Out here walking. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. And I feel elated because it's the weekend. I'm just playing. Every day is a good day though. As long as you wake up doing what you want to do, or at least don't feel trapped doing what you do, that's a pretty good day. I was actually looking at some of the ratings of the apartment complex I stay at. It has a 1.5 star. And this is one of the most luxurious apartments in town. And I'm not saying that braggadociously, if that's even a word. I'm simply saying, where's the gratitude? I guess they could say, oh, the maintenance is crap, or I don't get my fix of coffee because they don't replace the filters every morning. It's a first world problem bullshit like that. Whatever, man. Here lies a disappointed individual hoping to strike it rich off a paper ticket. Wouldn't that be cool? If you can make a ton of money by scratching paper, everyone would do it, right? But not a lot of people do because they know the odds are so stacked against them. And that actually reminds me of a statistic. People on welfare typically spend about $400 a year on lottery tickets. You'd be better off throwing that into the stock market, or investing that in something like nice clothing to go find a job. And I don't care if that sounds brash, because I've been very poor before. I've slept in closets, bro. I know what it's like to suffer. But if you just let yourself suffer, everyone else around you also suffers. Ain't that right? So, for example, I went through a lot of crap in my life, and rather than sit around and mope about what happened, which I still tend to do, it's kind of tough, man. Get on the phone with my mom, I'll start talking her ear off about how bad I'm feeling. But that doesn't come without work. If I don't work diligently at fixing the problems I have, then I'm gonna suffer forever. It's like Jordan Peterson said, you have to carry a load to the max point that you're able to, essentially. I gotta hold this in my left hand now, my right arm's getting too much of a workout. And because it's not an easy path, this is an awkward angle, because it's not an easy path, that's what's going to fortify you through fire, essentially. And rather than crush you, it's actually going to show you how strong you are. Even if you directly messed up your life, you can still build it back together. It's like blowing up a Lego castle. Well, you can still pick up the pieces and put it back together, and maybe even in a better setup than it was before, because if you get too comfortable where you're at with your big castle of your own domain, you might start thinking, this is fine, I don't need to continually produce and make myself better. And then the maintenance of that castle starts to slip, or you stop thinking of ways. How can I put this, man? I'm still trying to figure out these philosophies. The point being, if you stop the work altogether, you don't consistently pursue something in life that matters to you and will make you a stronger person, then you're more likely to just suffer on top of whatever else is going on in your life. And that's literally the trade-off. You carry a load to the best of your ability so that the inevitable suffering is less, because it's not avoidable. People in your life that you love are gonna die, and you're gonna die. How much harsher is that reality going to become when you're 40, looking back and thinking, I did not maximize everything I had? Because reality deals harsh blows, whether you want to avoid it or not. Eventually everyone gets there. their Mike Tyson punch, I suppose. And that's when things get real. So I guess I'm just grateful I had a lot of blows early on in life, because it made me realize I only have one life. I was trying to tie that in. But gratitude, man. That's what matters most.